Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my January 2024 bullet journal setup. This month I chose a butterflies theme, which was inspired by Taylor Swift's debut album, which was named after her, Taylor Swift. It was released in 2006 and it is her first album. She has not made a Taylor's version of it yet. Here's hoping in 2024 she'll release one. If you haven't watched any of my previous videos, so my December plan with me where I introduced this idea, and then my 2024 bullet journal setup where I kind of went into a little bit more detail, I'm actually doing a year of Taylor Swift themed bullet journal setups, but they're like obviously very kind of low key. Like if I looked at this I wouldn't be able to tell it was supposed to be based on Taylor Swift. So that's kind of the vibe of 2023 for my bullet journal. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to the Eras Tour in December. So, as you can see, I'm doing a monthly planning section and then some habit trackers. I'm only tracking 4 habits next year because I'm really paring down on what I actually care about tracking. So I just have 4 on the monthly planning section. And then here is my cover page. I sketched it out, and my reference was from Pinterest. I'll put it on the screen here. So you can see it's pretty similar. But I was just doing all the outlining in black. And also on the monthly planning section, I did a little green outline because obviously the color of debut, kind of the main color I would say, is kind of like a light to lime green depending on what pen you have, and I have a little light green pen. I used a Tombow brush pen, and I used 1 micron pen and a Tombow Food Nosuke brush pen, which is like a thinner pen kind of. And then I drew these butterfly outlines as kind of the other main doodle because I wasn't going to draw a bunch of these monarch butterfly inspired butterflies. So as you can see, I'm filling in the space surrounding the kind of sections of the wings in black, and then I'm going to fill in those in green later. This is my second video with voiceover, so I'm probably still not very good at it. I hope you can kind of at least get a little bit out of it, and kind of know what's going on. I mean, you can by watching, but I hope I bring a little bit more spark to your viewing experience. Thank you so much for all the views on my 2024 bullet journal setup. Last year it only got about 300 views, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot, bro. But this year it has almost 1,000, I think, when I'm recording this. So thank you so much. I've only had a few videos go over 1,000 views, but I'm really happy that this was one of them because kind of helped me to really feel motivated to continue with my channel next year. I probably was going to anyway, but this just bumps me into a bit of a feeling like my videos are kind of getting at least a little bit bigger, and obviously I'm not doing it for the views or the subscribers or anything. I'm just doing it because I like bullet journaling, and why not kind of share some of my themes to hopefully inspire people to bullet journal, or even just people watching my videos and then they kind of have a little bit of a better day. And also it's just kind of a fun thing to do, everyone always says they're gonna start a YouTube channel, but I actually did it. I mean, I didn't really tell anyone about it, but whatever. So now I'm doing some erasings, and you can see the butterfly. I was really happy with how that turned out. It was like pretty sure one of the best things I've ever drawn, because I'm not like super great of an artist, I would say. But you know, I get by with my little doodles every month. The 2 calendar page butterflies, which is what I'm doing now, were inspired by another picture on Pinterest. I'll put that up here. But I just kind of tweaked them a bit, so like the pencil shading was actually green. And then just have some little simple butterfly doodles. And if you don't want to do like the big monarch butterfly, all of these other like outline ones were pretty simple to make. And I'll try and link the reference photos down below if I can. I'm not sure if I can do that, but I'll try. And then I started doing my calendar. So I just did the outline first. And then I did like the lines dividing the days. And then I went through and did all the numbers and background dots and stuff. And then I did the title, and that was it for this spread. Very minimalistic, but I really liked how the end product looked. Luckily this month I actually counted out the right number of days. I have in the past counted out the wrong number, and then I have to make a new box, or cut out a box and completely rewrite all the numbers, so that's always a fun time. But luckily this month I counted it correctly, so that's a plus, starting off the year with a bang. Just like last video, I'd like to ask if you have any video ideas for January or like following months. I'm thinking of doing either a read and annotate with me or a vlog one week. And I will be putting out like a filling in my new spreads, like with what I can, and also making end of journal spreads and filling some of those in. I probably won't do a bullet journal flip through this year, just because I usually have to blur out a bunch of things, and that's like not really that fun to watch. But if you would like to see one, please let me know below. And also let me know if you'd like to see a reading journal flip through. Usually I have to blur out a couple reviews, but mostly everything's there. Some reviews just either contain personal information, or they're just like so spoilery that you just like can't show them because you might even just accidentally read them. And now we're actually on to the next spread, which is my gratitude tracker. I just did a couple butterflies. And then my first weekly, I'm actually going back to weekly spreads for at least the first week of January, because I'm still off of school for winter break. And I did like the daily trackers, but I just like never kept up with it. And what I really liked about bullet journaling was being able to plan out my week. And with the daily ones, I was only really able to plan out my day. And then I had to like remember what I was supposed to be doing the next day. And I ended up using like my Notion for a bit, but then I just like fell off using a bunch of like journal stuff and Notion and everything. So I'm going back to weeklies next year because they're a lot easier for me to remember to fill out, and for me to actually remember what I'm supposed to be doing. So then I quickly added that little dotted line, which I forgot to do before dividing my monthly planning, because I don't really need that much space. It's kind of just like monthly to-dos and some monthly goals, and then like my intentions for the month. And And then, yeah, now this is a little flip through. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you want. Goodbye.